Tonight, we dive into a high-stakes political clash that's capturing the nation's attention. Elon Musk versus Donald Trump, two titans with very different visions for America's future. At the center of this storm is a massive new spending bill, one of the largest and most controversial pieces of legislation in recent memory. Musk has emerged as the bill's fiercest critic, denouncing it as not just reckless but, in his words, utterly insane, a move he believes could push the country to the brink. Using his powerful social platform X, Musk has launched a relentless campaign, posting warnings day and night that the bill could trigger an economic disaster, destroy investor confidence, and cost millions of American jobs. Musk's main concern? The ever-growing national debt, which he sees as a ticking time bomb threatening the country's stability. He argues that this bill would add trillions more to what the country already owes. A catastrophic mistake, in his view, that could saddle future generations with impossible burdens. But Musk isn't just venting online. He's mobilizing his millions of followers, urging them to contact lawmakers, share his message, and demand a halt to the bill before it's too late. His goal is clear: rally public opposition and stop what he calls a disgusting abomination of a law from ever reaching the president's desk. This isn't just another policy debate or a routine legislative fight. Musk's campaign is a direct challenge to the political establishment, especially the Trump-aligned wing of the GOP, who see the bill as a necessary step for their agenda. By taking such a public and aggressive stand, Musk has transformed what might have been a routine legislative battle into a national showdown, with the whole country watching. The outcome of this fight could reshape not only the economy, but also the balance of power in American politics for years to come. Musk's influence is undeniable. He's forcing lawmakers to confront the real consequences of unchecked government spending and making them answer to the public. The stakes are enormous, and millions of Americans are watching anxiously, wondering how this battle will affect their lives and their futures. This is more than a billionaire's rant. It's a pivotal moment in the ongoing fight over America's financial future, and a test of who really holds power in Washington. The MegaBill debate has become a test of political will, fiscal responsibility, and the ability of leaders to put the nation's long-term interests first. Musk's message is clear and urgent: ignore the debt at your own peril because the consequences could be dire for everyone. The pressure is mounting, and the next crucial move now belongs to Congress, as the nation waits for their decision. Will lawmakers heed Musk's warnings and change course, or will they side with Trump's vision and push the bill through? The answer to that question could define America's economic path and its political future for generations to come. Musk isn't just talking, he's threatening action, and he's making it clear that he's willing to put his money where his mouth is. He's promised to fund primary challengers against any lawmaker who votes for the MegaBill, especially targeting Republicans who might be tempted to break ranks. This is a rare and bold move for a business leader, and it's sending shockwaves through the halls of Capitol Hill, catching many lawmakers off guard. Musk's message is simple but powerful: support this bill, and your political career could be over before you know it. He's called out the House Freedom Caucus by name, accusing them of hypocrisy if they back what he dubs the debt slavery bill, challenging their reputation for fiscal conservatism. Lawmakers now face a stark and difficult choice: stick to their conservative principles or align with Trump and risk Musk's wrath, knowing that either path could have serious consequences. The threat of a well-funded primary challenge is very real, and lawmakers know Musk has the resources and influence to deliver on his promise, making them think twice about their vote. This kind of pressure can sway votes, shift alliances, and ultimately change the outcome of the bill, making every decision fraught with risk. For many politicians, losing a primary isn't just a setback. It often means the end of their careers, their influence, and their future in politics. Musk's intervention has turned what was once a policy dispute into a deeply personal and high-stakes political battle, raising the temperature in Washington. The stakes for lawmakers have never been higher, with their reputations, careers, and party unity all hanging in the balance. This is more than just a warning. It's a declaration of political war, and everyone on Capitol Hill is paying attention. The fate of the MegaBill may ultimately hinge on whether Musk's threat tips the balance, forcing lawmakers to reconsider their positions. Capitol Hill is on edge, and every single vote now counts more than ever, as the pressure mounts from all sides. The next election cycle could look very different if Musk gets his way, reshaping the political landscape and sending a message that no seat is truly safe. The MegaBill fight is exposing deep rifts within the Republican Party. Traditional fiscal conservatives are clashing with Trump's populist wing, which is open to big spending if it serves their agenda. Musk, once a GOP donor, now stands in open opposition to Trump, forcing Republicans to choose sides. The House Freedom Caucus, elected to cut spending, faces a dilemma: back the bill and risk being labeled hypocrites, or oppose it and anger Trump's base. This internal conflict could reshape the party's future. The battle is a test of what the GOP truly stands for: fiscal discipline or Trump's priorities. The outcome may determine the party's direction for years. The MegaBill is more than legislation, it's a referendum on Republican identity. The stakes are existential for the party's soul. Amid the chaos and growing political polarization, Elon Musk has floated a bold and unconventional idea: a new America Party. This isn't just another headline, it's a direct challenge to the status quo, and it's already sparking intense debate across the country. Musk has grown increasingly frustrated with both Democrats and Republicans, famously calling them the Porky Pig Party for their endless spending habits and lack of real accountability. He sees both sides as more interested in political games than genuine progress. His proposal taps into a deep well of voter disillusionment with the entrenched two-party system. Millions of Americans feel left out, unheard, and tired of the same old promises that never seem to deliver real change. Musk envisions a party built on fiscal responsibility, innovation, and practical solutions, one that appeals to centrists, independents, and anyone who feels politically homeless. He wants to unite people from all walks of life who crave a government that actually works for them. The threat of a Musk-backed third party is more than just talk. It's a warning shot to the GOP and Democrats alike. Keep ignoring the people and clinging to old habits, and you risk losing key supporters and the next generation of voters. While launching a new party is notoriously tough in American politics, the idea alone is enough to rattle the political establishment and force a conversation about what's broken. The America Party concept shines a spotlight on just how fractured and divided the current political landscape has become, with more people than ever searching for alternatives. The ongoing MegaBill debate has pushed even powerful figures to consider breaking away from the status quo, as frustration mounts on all sides. Whether or not Musk's vision ever materializes, his idea signals a growing demand for real, meaningful change, and a willingness to challenge the old order. The political ground is shifting beneath our feet, and the old rules no longer seem to apply. Uncertainty is everywhere, but so is opportunity. The search for a new path forward is underway, and the next chapter in American politics may be written by those bold enough to imagine something radically different. Trump hasn't stayed silent. He's fired back at Musk, accusing him of self-interest and hypocrisy. Trump claims Musk opposes the bill to protect his own companies, turning the debate personal. The feud has exploded on social media, captivating the nation. It's now a battle of personalities: Trump versus Musk. This spectacle overshadows the bill's actual impact, but keeps the issue in the headlines. Republican voters and politicians are forced to pick sides. The public clash is about more than ego. It's a fight over the country's direction. The outcome could influence not just the bill, but the future leadership of the GOP. The stakes are high, and the nation is watching. This is a defining moment in American politics. The real issue: the MegaBill's price tag. The Congressional Budget Office projects it will add $3.3 trillion to the deficit over 10 years. Musk seizes on this number, calling the bill the biggest debt increase in history. He warns it will burden future generations, using terms like debt slavery to drive the point home. Supporters argue the spending is an investment in jobs and infrastructure, hoping for long-term growth. The debate boils down to economic philosophy: spend now to grow, or control debt to avoid risk. The CBO's warning forces a national conversation about priorities and financial risk. Are the bill's benefits worth the cost? Lawmakers and citizens alike must weigh the consequences. The decision will shape America's economic future for decades. The stakes are generational. The MegaBill is more than numbers. It's about the kind of country we want to be. The choice is urgent and unavoidable. The MegaBill fight is now a battle for the soul of the GOP. Traditional conservatives demand fiscal discipline. Trump's populists prioritize political goals, even if it means more spending. Musk, though not a politician, has become the voice of fiscal conservatives, challenging Trump's dominance. His campaign is a rallying point for those worried about the party's direction. The outcome could redefine Republican identity for a generation. If the bill passes, Trump's wing wins. If it fails, fiscal conservatives regain power. This is more than a policy fight, it's about the party's future. Every Republican must choose a side. The decision will echo for years. Musk frames his fight as a patriotic mission. Don't bankrupt America. He's not just talking, he's taking action, pledging money and influence to defeat the bill. Musk's campaign has forced fiscal responsibility into the national spotlight. He's made government debt a central issue, cutting through partisan noise. His willingness to risk his own resources gives his crusade credibility. Musk's message resonates with millions worried about the debt. Critics question his motives, but his impact is undeniable. He's challenged both parties to defend their spending. In a divided era, Musk has become America's loudest fiscal hawk. The debate he's sparked is one the country can't ignore. This isn't just a Musk versus Trump drama, it affects every American. The national debt impacts inflation, interest rates, and the cost of living. Fiscal responsibility means making tough choices now to avoid burdening future generations. The MegaBill debate is about fairness. Are we mortgaging our children's future? The fight has exposed deep divisions over national priorities. Should we invest in new programs or control debt for stability? The debate is now front and center, encouraging citizens to hold leaders accountable. This is about the path we choose for America. The decisions made today will shape opportunities for years to come. Every American has a stake in this fight. Understanding the stakes and speaking up is vital. The nation's financial health is a shared responsibility.